Welcome to FootballGameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Tyler Merkovich, along with Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Let's talk about the Monday Night Football capper right here. Norv Turner's San Diego Chargers at Tom Cable's Oakland Raiders. What do you see for the Chargers to win this game? Obviously, they're big favorites. Can they get LT involved? Darren Sproles is going to play a lot this year. Phillip Rivers is coming into his own, and Vincent Jackson looks terrific this offseason. Of course, you got Antonio Gates also. And that O-line was disappointing last year. Wasn't the same O-line from 07. That's why they faltered. Can they get back to strength led by Marcus McNeil?
Well, my three keys to victory for the Chargers, run those two running backs. You do have the luxury of playing the Raiders, whose run defense is a little suspect now. So you will have some success running the ball, which will open up the play action for Gates and Vincent Jackson down the field, and Craig Davis and Chambers. So you can run the ball. So run the ball, get Sproles involved early to create some mismatches. Number two, protect up front. Part of me feels though the Raiders will try to come after you and will get a little bit of pressure on Phillip Rivers because he is a stationary target. But also, number three, on defense, they want to make sure they get after JaMarcus Russell, disrupt his timing early, because what they want to try to do is try to develop the short to intermediate passing game for him early so he can throw deep late. So get in his face early, disrupt the timing, and you could just totally, just totally knock off that Oakland offense if you get in JaMarcus Russell's face early.
Oakland just picked up former defensive lineman Richard Seymour to add to that defense. And I think Oakland's defense can have some success. It's their offense I'm a little worried about. You're going to rely on two rookie receivers, Darius Hayward-Bay and Louis Murphy. Very few wide receivers have great impacts in their rookie season. Usually takes them a couple years to get into their own. Chad Shillings, who I loved, is probably going to miss this game. He may be out, which I think is a big loss. So Russell's going to have to work on use Zach Miller a lot. And can their offense get enough? Because I think this defense is healthy. They're ready. They got Sean Merriman back. They keep building it every year. They drafted Larry English. So I think this is a low-scoring game, but San Diego's going to get enough points. I think they're going to have a better offense than Oakland. Low-scoring affair. I think Oakland's defense can play well with Asamoah. They got Seymour now who should play right away. But I think Chargers are a little too much. Now tell me what's the keys to victories for the Raiders?
For the Raiders, I think the keys to victory, you want to let JaMarcus Russell play. Let him throw deep. Let him throw intermediate. Don't give him those plays he like to give those rookie quarterbacks or certain quarterbacks, those silly check downs and everything. That's not going to win you football games. Let JaMarcus play. He has a big arm. Let him use it. Also, use all three running backs you have. And Fargus, Bush, McFadden. Get McFadden out there in space. Let him run their version of the Wildcat out there as well. I don't know if they have that package, but I'm pretty sure they have something worked up down there with Tom Cable. Zach Miller is a vastly underrated tight end. Utilize him as well. On defense, get after Phillip Rivers. He's stationary. He's not going to run anywhere, so you can get after him. Oakland has some real good linebackers, and I'm interested to see how Seymour is going to play out for the Raiders. That gives them Richard Seymour, Gerard Warren, and Greg Ellis. That's a formidable front on paper. Let's see if these guys get together and be more stout against the run, because that's what San Diego wants to do first and foremost, is develop that run game. And I think Oakland is going to do fine this season. This is a tough game for them, open up against a Super Bowl contender. But if they want to be in the upper echelon, if they want to take the next step, they're going to have to win these type of games. I don't think they're going to win this one just yet, because if they can get Javon Walker ready to go, John Lee Higgins, I think he's going to see some action as well. So he's going to play. So now you have Walker and Higgins. Let's get some production out of those guys. Also, get production out of those running backs in the passing game. This game will be close. I think they're going to do enough to keep San Diego at bay, but I think San Diego is going to win by a smidge.
Too much hoopla going on in Oakland. The Chargers take this one. They're going to take an early advantage in the AFC West. I like the Chargers, so does he, but a little bit closer. For more Week 1 previews, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL.